No, Nick kind of mentioned some bragging rights. You guys are competitive with each other, obviously at practice, but now you're in a game kind of environment. What's that going to be like for you guys? I mean, have you kind of talked about that a little bit,
Of course, like you said, everybody's competitive, so it's all about the win. So, people are going to talk their trash like they usually would, but it's nothing different from like us playing, a game against a real team. It's all about the win. Like we're going to do whatever it takes to win, no matter what. And then after that, you have bragging rights. You can talk a little trash after, and then we go on. We practice the next day.
Perfect. That's it for me. Thank you.
Bob.
Jordan, how do you feel about playing in Barnhill Arena? It's obviously old school. That's where a lot of great players played there, but Orange hadn't played there regularly since the early 90s.
Yeah, it's always an honor to be in, a place where the greats were, where the people who were the greatest at what they did played at. It's always good to be in that type of atmosphere. I'm excited. We haven't got a chance to be in Bud Walton much this year. It's pretty much all just been the practice facility. So just to even be able to step out into, an arena like Barnhill, it's a big step up. Like it's a change of scenery. Plus we get to put on for the fans. We get to have fun amongst each other and compete. So I'm hoping for a great experience.
And then you guys had pro day the other day. I saw a little bit of video. I know a lot of scouts were there. How'd you feel like that went? You're obviously a guy, that's being projected as a first round pick. Just did you feel any pressure? I know you got the whole season to play and all that, but just kind of what was that experience like for you, and how'd you think it went for everybody?
It was a great experience, being my first pro day, first official pro day. It was great. I feel like it went well. The team had a lot of fun. I feel like people watching had fun and they enjoyed what they were seeing. Everybody had a good day. And I know Musk kind of prepared us for pro day, just telling us what it would be like and like the expectation of what everything would be. So going into it, we weren't really blind. We were kind of in the know. So that was great that we kind of like went into it knowing what was going to happen.
Well, what was his advice? And did you just kind of go out there? And I think Nick said he just kind of treated it as a normal practice. Like I said, were you nervous, or what was your approach? And what was there anything particular Eric told you that made it a little easier?
So, I mean, I wasn't nervous. If like Nick said, felt like a normal practice. It was just people watching us, which is it's just like that in the game. So it just, it feels normal. Coach Musk was, before practice, he would tell us like, y'all just do your regular practice habits, like practice how you've been going. You've all been going hard. If you just continue doing that, then you'll look good to anybody, including like the staff or like NBA guys or whoever it is watching. They'll all think you look good, but just because you're going hard.
It's got one more. I know in Europe, you guys did a lot of things well, but had a lot of turnovers. And outside of Nick, nobody shot the ball real well from the perimeter on 3-pointers. I know you're probably a better 3-point shooter than you showed up. How do you think you're coming along with your 3-point shooting, the team, and how do you think you guys are kind of fixing the turnover issues?
Those are two big points of emphasis that Coach Musk has made ever since the Europe trip. We're turning over the ball a lot, and we're kind of on the lower percentage of threes right now. So it's all about, Coach Musk has made it a statement to where we have to come in and shoot extra. Like you got to get this work in, because we need to be able to knock those open threes down. And then along with that, it's, with the turnovers, you got to like better your ball handling, better your passing, like just making better decisions on the court, so that we can fix that. And then once we fix that, we'll be able to run up and down the court, no turnovers, knocking down threes, play the type of game that everybody wants to watch.
Thanks.
Butch.
Yeah, Jordan, I know you mentioned it before that you struggled shooting the ball over in Europe, but I know Coach Musk, before y'all went over there, told us the story that when he was at Nevada, he had a player that struggled on a foreign trip and then ended up having a really good regular season. Does having that history maybe give you a little bit of confidence that you can get it turned around and have a really good year shooting the ball?
Yeah, of course. Knowing that it's been done before, knowing that it's not impossible, it definitely gives me confidence to know that, okay, I can go out and do the same thing or even better. I'm excited for this year coming up, because we've been putting in a lot of work. We've improved a lot in the areas that we're weak at, including shooting. So it's gonna be one crazy year, and I'm excited for it.
Appreciate it.
Curtis.
Hey, Jordan, I guess one thing about the red-white game, it kind of signals that the regular season's getting close. I know you guys have been doing a lot of practicing, but now that you're ramping it up, these exhibition games coming up, you're getting closer to the regular season. What's the vibe and the mood around the team?
Well, we've been practicing for months and months now, and now we have, something to look forward to. It's like the red and white games or like pro day or just small events like that that just give the whole team, that just uplifts everybody's spirits when knowing that, they have something to look forward to. So it's great. The atmosphere in the gym right now is just, preparing to compete. Everybody's like a little on edge, a little nervous, just ready for that first game. Like we have an exhibition game we're gonna play, but after that, the season's here, and I think we're gonna be ready.
Randy, final question?
Jordan, what do you think your role is going to be with this team?
I think that well, I'm the type of guy, is just gonna do whatever it takes to get the W. So whatever coach wants me to do, like that's what I'm gonna do. Whether he wants me to shoot threes, play defense, bring the ball up the court, post up, like whatever it is, I'm gonna just fill that spot. I'm not clear on it on my role as of now, but whatever he needs, I'll be there to do it for sure.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jordan. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you all.
Make sure.